Hey guys, it's me, Seren, back with another video. We are on day 23 of Hidden Figures. We're almost done. Can you guys see the finish line? Today's Hidden Figure is Violet Palmer, who was the first female referee in the NBA. This was a suggestion, so thank you so much to whoever suggested her. I never heard of her. I'm not really into sports like that. I think they're all rigged. So I used to really enjoy basketball, but then I was just like, actually, this shit is all fucking rigged, and it's all about making money, and I just like can't get the same enjoyment out of it that I used to when I was younger. So I had never heard of Violet Palmer, but I'm really glad that someone suggested her because she sounds pretty fucking amazing. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Violet Renice Palmer, born July 20th, 1964, was an American basketball referee in the NBA and WNBA, which she retired last year. She retired in 2016 after 18 seasons or 19 seasons. I think 18 seasons in the NBA and the WNBA, and she was the first female official to reach the highest competitive tier in a major U.S. professional sport. She also earned recognition as a member of two NCAA Division II women's championship basketball teams. Palmer was the first woman to officiate an NBA playoff game when she did so in the April 25th, 2006 match between the Indiana Pacers and the New Jersey Nets. Violet Palmer broke a major glass ceiling in sports in 1997 when she became the first woman to officiate in the NBA, as well as the first female official in any major U.S. professional sport. I could definitely see a movie about her in about 10 to 15 years. While her entrance into the league drew the rancor of several players and coaches, her performance and professionalism quickly won over even her most vitriolic opponents. 15 years later, I'm reading an old piece. 15 years later, she's a respected league veteran with a growing number of playoff games under her belt. Palmer grew up in a sports-loving family in the Compton section of Los Angeles, which, fun fact, she is from the same neighborhood as Venus and Serena Williams. Her basketball career began at Compton High, where she was a star point guard. She attended Cal Poly Pomona on a sports scholarship and helped lead her team to two NCAA Division II national championships in 1985 and 1986. After college, she worked as a recreation director for the city of Los Angeles and began refereeing on the side, starting with high school girls' games and working her way up to the NCAA Women's Division I. Palmer spent 9 seasons as one of the top women's collegiate basketball officials. She officiated 5 NCAA women's Final Fours and 2 women's national championship games during her tenure. She was recruited to the NBA's referee training program in 1995 and began officiating NBA preseason and exhibition games before getting her first shot at the regular season in 1997. And in 2006, she became the first woman to officiate an NBA playoff game, an assignment reserved for the top performing referees. And in 2009, she officiated in the NBA Finals. That's awesome. Go ahead. In 2001, Palmer established Violet Palmer's official camp to train youths in the art of officiating games. Palmer has officiated hundreds of NBA games as well as others in the WNBA. After years of refereeing at various levels, including NBA preseason and exhibition games, Palmer was offered an opportunity to officiate the NCAA Division I men's tournament in 1996. She accepted, but the offer was later retracted when NCAA members balked at the idea of having a female referee male players. In 1997, however, Palmer and Dee Cantner were signed by the NBA to together become the first top-level female officials in any major U.S. professional sport. On October 31st, 1997, Palmer made history when she officiated the NBA season opener between the Vancouver Grizzlies and the Dallas Mavericks in British Columbia, Canada. Also, Dee Cantner only lasted 5 seasons, but Violet Palmer lasted 19 seasons. Like, she held it down. As a woman, Palmer's achievement was received with mixed feelings. While many generally celebrated her achievement, some NBA players were critical and were concerned about having females referee male players. On May 28, 2009, Palmer was hired as coordinator of women's basketball officials for the West Coast Conference. On February 16, 2014, Palmer became the first female to officiate an all-star game in any of the 4 major United States sports. And on July 6, 2015, Palmer was named coordinator of women's basketball officials for the Western Athletic Conference. And I read that she retired in 2016 due to injuries. In July 2014, Palmer married her longtime girlfriend of 20 years, which made her the first openly gay official in the NBA. So go ahead, Violet Palmer. She really she did a lot. She did a lot for women in sports. So I'm going to go ahead and read you guys some quotes. I want to read you a quote from Rod Thorne. Rod Thorne, the NBA's president of basketball operations, made the final decision to hire Palmer in 1997. He said that in addition to hiring a top-notch official, the league knew that the women they picked to break this gender barrier had to have a unique sort of mental toughness. We looked very closely at the makeup of Violet and Dee from the standpoint of, are they going to be tough enough to do this? Thorne said. Did they have the mental makeup, the toughness to handle different situations? Katner lasted 5 seasons and eventually became the WNBA's supervisor of officials. Palmer said they cracked the door and I just took my foot and kicked it wide open. The NBA was never my goal, she said, because I thought it was unattainable. I was a college referee. I was the number 3 referee in the world for women's basketball. I had everything, the Final Four, big TV games, all the limelight I wanted. But my personality is if you give me a challenge, I'm going to take it. In the back of my mind, I said, it doesn't cost me anything. I can just try it. If nothing happens, the training will be good. Things were difficult at first. Generally, it was a good old boys club, and I think that's within any sport. There were a lot of referees that resented me joining the ranks. You're not going to make it. Why are you here? Go back to the WNBA. Players and coaches are not going to accept you. Your guys that you work with, they're not going to accept you. But I think a woman should be able to do any job that she qualifies for. If she can go out and be the best at it like any man, why shouldn't she have the opportunity to do whatever sport or career she wants? Violet Palmer, an amazing, amazing, amazing hidden figure. Thank you so much to whoever suggested her. I really enjoyed learning about her and bringing you guys today's video. And we're almost done with hidden figures. Let me know in the comments how you guys want to maybe keep the series moving forward. Like I do my Black-owned business features the last Friday of every month. You guys want to maybe pick a day, Thursdays or Wednesdays or something like that to do hidden figures. Let me know in the comments. Food for thought as always. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.